What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. You know who it is. Your boy John.
And the White Belt Slayer is here.
Coming in sounding all fucking...
Ready to go.
Yeah. Anyways, it's going to be a warm day today. Again.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be warm in here. We're going to have to figure something out in here.
No, we're just going to deal with it.
Or, I mean, we got the AC. Turn that on.
Ooh, it's going to be rough with the microphones, the AC.
We'll see. We'll have to test it.
It will be rough.
Anyways, how's your week?
Pretty good. How was yours?
Not too bad.
You training all this week?
I trained a lot, actually.
Don't give me that you trained a lot bullshit.
I did train a lot.
You did teach a class I was at.
I trained
First of all, let me jump
every day.
Let me jump into this real quick.
Every day. 5 days a
That
week.
lapel shit for the fucking birds, my guy.
That shit works.
Unless you're using the lapel to choke somebody, get out of here with that.
That shit works.
On who?
A lot of people. That's why you saw it on the worlds.
No. For you,
Yeah.
who does it work on?
People my weight.
Okay, Nick's your weight.
I haven't rolled with Nick. I don't know. I haven't tested it.
Okay, who have you tested it on then? I need names.
Just, white belts. White belts.
That does not count.
Hey, I'm working on
Everything
it.
works on white belts.
It takes time to master something, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking my time.
Most of the time when I mount white belts, they tap. And I'm not even giving them the gas yet. They just know they're about to be in a world of pain.
It works. And we're learning it.
Nah.
So
we're done with that. I'm going to call Omar.
And we're learning it.
No,
so
that's it. You had your week.
It was,
I even showed it on Friday. That shit sucks.
It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a good week.
I don't know why you need that whole fucking setup. Just go to single leg X and then hit the fucking lapel.
It's about control. But the other, you didn't see this,
I understand. Yeah,
you didn't see the other version.
Yeah, I saw you did it 2 days in a row.
Which version? The Del Hiva?
Del Hiva.
Yeah, no, I showed a different version.
Into the
and on one leg without going around Del Hiva. So the second version I started showing, I showed the harder one first. That was like the hardest shit. The easier setup is on one leg with the same side. So there's no Del Hiva. It's just literally
it's like outside single leg X.
Yeah. Well, you're not even single leg
from
X.
the in to the out.
It's not even so like that setup. You have the lapels. I have the lapel in my left hand. You dive under the leg and then just pass it over the leg.
That's what I did. That's how I taught it.
Yeah. So that's I showed Thursday, Friday,
but you
Saturday,
need
into that.
You need to be into single leg X for that position.
No.
To get your foot on the hip from the inside?
No. You didn't see it. I'll show you. It's a way easier setup.
Nah.
There's way more.
I like the lapel for choking. That's funny because I showed that. This is kind of a weird conversation. We just jumped into it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So this week, John got in his fucking...
I'm going to show everybody fucking single leg X.
Hold on.
It's worm guard. It's like worm guard.
Hold on. Let me rephrase that.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to show everybody this lapel stuff.
That's how you're supposed to say it.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm
no,
glad
it's
you
not.
Clarify that.
It's not worm. It's not worm. Worm is specifically the position with your foot inside the gi, like wrapped around the gi, with your foot on the outside of the hip.
That's also what I showed. That's the stuff I showed. At the
yeah.
end.
So
like,
the stuff I saw, the stuff I saw is lapel guard, which is nothing wrong with that.
That was like
but
worm.
Worm is an actual system.
So for people watching, basically, it's just say you're Del Hiva, you take the outside lapel, wrap it under your leg, and then outside their outside leg, that you have the Del Hiva, and then you move to single leg X. But the lapel's wrapped all in. You're just wrapped up in the lapel.
It's a really good sweep. I'll give you that. I like the sweep. It's cool.
Well, there's a lot there. There's like knee bars. And
there's a lot of shit. No, it's cool.
So then that was a harder stuff. And then the other one I showed was, on like let's say on the right side, the foot on the hip, and you dive under, lapel over, and then you go back, with your left foot. You have like fuck, I'm brain farting. You just hook your behind their knee, like a butterfly hook, and then from there there's a bunch of other shit. So then I started showing that.
So in John's mind, he thinks he's Keenan Cornelius. He thinks he's 6'2", or Howard. Keenan's pretty fucking big, I think. I think John thinks he's like 6'2", 200.
Hey, you gotta believe, right?
You do gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty cool. I just because
it's not for everybody, and I know that.
I've been using the lapel a lot more. There's somebody we shall not nameless that fucked with the lapel super heavy, and I've always liked it. It's just I don't play that kind of bottom. I don't play open guard.
And keep in mind, one of the things I was telling people too, I was like, hey, there's a system here, but play with it. Like, it doesn't have to be this. And I have seen people throughout the week using the lapel just to wrap people up not necessarily what I showed them. They were just like grabbing it and like wrapping legs, wrapping arms.
Yeah, I've done that
and I was
forever.
like, and I was like, yes, and I was like, that's what I wanted people to do is like, yes, just open your mind to the ability that you can use that for
Open
other.
your mind, bro.
Open your
Use
mind,
your
bro.
third eye.
Yeah. I wanted to show this stuff, but at the same time, I wanted people to realize like you can use that everywhere. Like it doesn't have to be this. Like even when you're passing, if you can get the lapel and lock their legs down, like. And I've seen more people doing that, so I thought it was cool. I just thought it was fun. I really wanted to learn it, and so it was more for me. I was a little selfish.
I know it's for you.
Hey, I got a lot.
You think you're fucking slick?
I got a lot of good feedback. A lot of people really enjoyed it.
Nah.
So I don't give a fuck what you say.
That's a bunch of stupid white belts who are like, oh,
That's pretty cool. I've never seen it.
No, it was harder for the white belts because they didn't know anything. Like the few white belts, they don't know like De La Riva, they didn't know X guard, they didn't know single leg X. So it was like you have to show. I had to show them all that stuff too. So,
anyways, NEWAYZ. Anyways, I do fuck with the Bravo choke. Heavy, son. Heavy. I caught that all week on everybody. It's so funny that you were showing lapel shit because like all week, my goal on Monday, I was like, my goal,
choke people with lapels.
Bravo choke. Everyone, you know the Bravo choke? It's like a lapel. It's like a lapel cross collar. It's a lapel cross collar, but you don't finish as a cross collar. You finish as an arm triangle from the front, like the Santa Claus choke.
Just show me.
And you actually hit it from like quarter guard.
Yeah, you have to show me.
So like imagine you're like knee cutting and you're stuck in quarter guard, which is funny. I heard someone call that 3/4 guard the other day. In my opinion, 3/4 guard would be 3/4 of the way stuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's clarify this. Quarter guard, basically just when your ankle is stuck in the person's half guard, right? What would you call that?
I guess it was technically
The person on bottom has you in quarter guard.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard someone call it 3/4 guard, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, okay, so you're in quarter guard. You're on top passing in quarter guard. You start by opening the gi up, and you wrap it around their shoulder, same side, and then you grab it. Right?
On the shoulder. So,
Yeah, the top shoulder.
Okay.
You just, and that's just a holding position.
Yeah, like it's a good. Yeah, I can see that being like super strong.
Yeah, and then you pass it under their neck and grab it far side. So now you're down. Your arm that's closest to the ground is holding it. And then when you have that, you switch hands.
Yeah.
And then now you're in like that cross collar position with the lapel behind their neck.
Yeah, I see it.
And then these crayon eaters will try to defend by putting their hand up. And you can either slide through and cross collar choke them, or the cooler way, you grab their hand, stuff it to the ground, and drop your chest on their shoulder, and it becomes a arm triangle.
I still
Bravo
don't see
choke.
it. You're gonna have to show me that.
I'll show you the video I got it from.
Okay.
It was Buchecha showing it in Portuguese. It was tight though.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
That's so funny though. The same week you wanted to be like,
I'm gonna be Keenan Cornelius.
why? Hold on. We don't have anything else to talk about, so we're gonna keep going on this. What made you decide that you're like,
Yeah, I talked about it.
I'm gonna do lapel guard.
Worlds.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So at Worlds,
Who was doing lapel
dude,
worlds?
almost everybody was doing either two. There was two positions that I saw being used a lot. One was lasso. They used it a little bit different. No one used it.
Lasso's always been there.
Yeah, no one used it, but no one used it the same way we kind of use it. They were using it for control instead of for sweeps. They were just like controlling, stalling, because the guard, the level of guard retention at Worlds is always blows my mind. And so they were using lapel. I saw a lot of lapel lasso used not for sweeps but for guard retention.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's a good thing to talk about. So at the professional level, it seems like the actual guard is pretty dead. So if you're talking about guard retention, it's not people playing
open.
guard.
I should be open guard. Yeah, it should be,
Foot on the
open
hip,
guard.
foot on the hips, lapel sleeve, lapel.
Good. That's
sleeve,
a good correction. Yeah, it's open guard retention.
Guard. Open guard is the professional way to play guard.
And so they use the lasso to prevent people. And then the other one that I saw a lot of use of was like worm guard and that type of stuff. And then I was like, man,
again, I would say lapel guard because worm is a specific position.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah,
but I saw a lot of that, and
I could be wrong, but I swear after we talked about this, I was telling Omar, I was like, this isn't worm, this is lapel. And he was like, "Oh, what's the difference?" And I was like, "Worm is this specific position." And then I looked it up, and I think I'm right, but I could be wrong.
I'm not arguing with that. But
Yeah.
it's that just the general usage of that, using the lapel for that kind of stuff. I saw a lot of that, and I was like, "Man, that's fucking crazy." And then I was like thinking back of like all the tournaments we've been through at like World League and lower level, like more hobbyist. And I was like, I don't see anybody using that.
It's a more professional skill set.
Because it's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah. And so that's where I was like, man, we should learn this because.
Why do you think this fucking guy used to beat everybody? I mean, he was good at jiu-jitsu too.
Because no one did it.
Nobody understood it.
Yeah. And so
you have to unwind yourself from it.
So I was talking to Neto about it. And then Neto was noticing the same thing. And he's like, man, I really want to learn it. And I was like, well, let's fucking start teaching it. And so that Monday, I was like, I started teaching it. And then I just went down like, I did the harder shit first. And then I started getting into the easier stuff. But that was the whole reason.
You should have switched that though.
Because here's the thing. The two variations I showed, the one I showed later in the week was if that leg's available, which is almost always available. But if it's not available, you can go to the other one, which is harder to do. So I was like, let's just learn the harder shit first. And then when I do the other one, it's going to be easier. People are going to be like, oh, this is way easier. And that was my thought. But on Monday when I brought it up, like on the first day, there was a couple people saying, this is really hard, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, after class, when everyone lined up, because I heard people kind of like, oh, this is hard. And I was like, hey, we're not here for you're not here because you want to do easy shit.
Oh, that is something we're going to talk about now.
And I was like, hey, we're here to learn stuff, and it's hard, and it's going to be hard, but you got to keep trying it to learn it. And I brought that point up.
Someone outside clip this fucking 10 seconds send it to me.
But I was also like, I brought up the point that what I was just saying is like I saw it a lot at Worlds. I don't see it in a lot of the lower, like our hobbyist types of divisions or whatever. And I was like, I think it'd be cool if we could learn it and we start using it and we learn it enough to where you can use it because it's effective, obviously. But to your point, it's mostly done at the higher levels because it's complicated. And so, yeah.
I stopped listening when you said this is what we do because it's hard, and I adjusted my microphone so I could look into your soul when I say this. If this is what we do because it's hard, why do you always pick the easiest rolls of the night?
I don't pick my own rolls.
Always the easiest rolls.
Bitch, I don't pick my own rolls.
I want to see.
I don't pick my own rolls.
Motherfucker. 80% of the goddamn time, I see you picking rolls with your children or your wife.
I like
who are the easiest rolls in the gym.
Yeah, but I like rolling with them. There's a difference.
But it's not hard, is it?
Yeah, but I like.
Is it not hard?
But I like roll. I still have hard rolls, but I do enjoy rolling with my kids and my wife. So
that's because it's easy for you.
No, it's because it's fun.
No, you're always over there highlight reeling them. If it was easy, I
don't highlight reel them. I take it easy on them.
No, I see you letting Potato work for like 10 seconds and then you highlight reel him.
But yeah, well, that's because he's an asshole to me.
Then you do the same thing. You do the same thing to Nathan. Then you do the same thing to your wife. You're over there trying to fucking play lapel on your wife like he's some fucking black belt superstar.
Listen,
motherfucker.
Listen, Linda. First of all,
Noah, you know what we do because it's hard? We do fucking judo because it's goddamn hard. Ask my boy Jimmy what happened to him this weekend.
First of all, Noah is an asshole when he rolls with me, and he's not an asshole when he rolls with anyone else. So
no, he tries to come with me at the heat, and I just fucking break his little ass off. That's what easily because it's easy.
That's what I end up doing because I'm like, oh, you're gonna be an asshole now. I'm gonna have to fucking put it on you. But I like rolling with him, so fuck off.
So I need someone to clip that 10 seconds, send it to me. So every time this fool's fucking griping about him, every time I see him rolling with his wife, I'm going to go get my phone and be like, hey, this is what we do because it's easy.
This guy's hating because I enjoy rolling with my wife and my kids.
I like rolling with my wife too, but my wife is not an easy roll.
There you go.
She puts the fucking smoke on people.
I don't turn down rolls. I don't match. If I'm not running the class, I'm not picking rolls.
You and I had a good roll this week.
Yeah, it was a good roll.
Was that this week?
Yeah.
That's good.
That was Monday?
Yeah.
I think it was Monday.
I snapped into an arm or a fucking knee bar on your boy, and he sweat me. I ended up on top, though.
It wasn't close, but it was there. Does that make sense? Like, it was there. Like, I felt it.
I know what it was.
I leaned too hard on my hip. Oh, shit, I gotta fucking move.
I leaned too hard.
But it was there. Like, it was there. I was like, uh-oh.
This is a good subject. So in that role, this is a role John and I had this week, and you pull guard? Is that what happened?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, you pulled guard and you tried to like off balance me, like not quite sumigeshi, but you used your feet to try to off balance me. But again, like always, you started looking around before you did it, so I knew it was coming.
Well, I just don't want to fucking throw you and try to throw people.
That's nothing wrong with that. So I as soon as he dropped his weight, I started to post out. And then, not like a straight post, like a diving post that if you hit, like you hit your forearms and I was wiggling back. And we ended up in the half and you unlocked your legs and I was like, oh, congratulations, you played yourself. And I snapped into the knee bar, but I went really far to my hip and you roll up. And that was probably a minute into the roll, let's say. And then for like 2.5 minutes, you were on top fucking around. And then somehow I got out.
Past your guard and then.
But then I got it back.
Yeah,
it went back and forth.
I don't remember what I went knee on belly and then you swept me from knee on belly, I think.
Maybe. Because you passed when you and I roll, you pass the same way always, which is really hard for me to defend. He grabs like the ankles and then pulls them out and flattens you so you can't use your feet, which is basic standard guard press. It's really the way you do it is very effective against me. We were going back and forth. I think you passed once or twice, and then I got back to the guard. You passed once or twice, but then you tried to ninja choke me.
I don't remember.
You tried a pretty fancy. I think it was a ninja choke, the one that Isaac showed. I think you tried to hit that. And then it just wasn't. It wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's also because you can't use your wrist.
Yeah, I couldn't get my other hand. I couldn't use it.
That's what I want to talk about. So when you're rolling with guys who that for the most part, you can't do that stuff to you, do you continue to try to do it to sharpen your game?
Yeah,
or
100%.
do you
I think so.
You work the game for the person.
You have to fail. I think you have to fail because so I hit that I've been hitting that choke on a lot of people.
You have to show me the whole thing because I can't remember.
Yeah, I've been hitting it on a lot of people, but it doesn't work on everybody.
Yeah.
And so
Danny's got a good one. Danny Smitherman, he's got a really good one.
So I'll keep trying it so that I can see where I'm fucking up. I know I'm gonna fail, but I'm like, all right, how can I make it a little tighter? What can I make a little adjustment? And so I think you have to fail.
It was tight, but your control wasn't there. You had the choke in, but you had no control.
Yeah. So that's I like, even if I know I'm not gonna get something or I don't feel like I'm gonna get it, I'll go for it just so I can get the feel and see like where am I missing, so I can just mentally take note of like, all right, let me try this next time, So, but I think you have to fail.
Also, for you, not anybody else, but for you to get that ninja choke on me, you're gonna have to kill me because I'm not fucking tapping, dude. I ain't tapping that shit. You're better off going for my arm and my knee. Those will tap.
I was gonna go for an armbar, but then I was like, I want to try this.
Like standard topside armbar.
No, I was gonna go. Remember the one that I forgot who showed it because I got to your side half guard, and then you can you drive them forward, and then you fall back and throw your knee over. And you push.
Yeah.
I was gonna go for that, but then I was like,
getting that on me.
I was like,
Your boys got slippery shoulders. They don't work very good.
Well, they don't move, so
yeah. But I can get them to the ground pretty good.
So if I move, your whole body just goes. It sounds like half. So but I was like, I'm gonna try this choke.
No, ninja choke. Or that's what it's called, right? Ninja choke.
I think so.
Yeah. It was very tight. Not tapping tight, but it was something something I had to think about. Yeah. But your control was just not there. You lifted your chest. You did a bunch of weird shit, and I was like, you just let me out of this choke. Yeah.
Well,
that's probably because you're trying to adjust your wrist.
Well, that and I can't post with my hand, so I have to I was having to balance with my feet because I can't use my hand, and I didn't want you to roll me, and I can't post.
Yeah.
So it was kind of messing around, trying to figure out how can I adjust without posting on my fucking hand. So
yeah,
whatever. It was a good roll though.
That's it's interesting to think. So John definitely has a more dynamic game than I do. You do more within the game. You're more flashy. So for me to try new stuff is not really risky as far as in terms of losing good positions because my game is smash. And if I'm adding something new to the game, it's in that smash neighborhood. Yeah. Right?
I like trying stuff that's different.
Yeah, this fucking bullshit lapel guard you're doing.
Yeah. I like trying different shit.
Yeah. You know what I like to try? To throw people through the earth.
That works
That's
too.
what I'm trying to try.
That works too. Yeah.
But if you go, hey, sometimes you end up in bad positions. You get fucked up from there.
I rode with your boy in the...
Don't be naming names, motherfucker.
I struggled there too because my wrist, he was cool with me though.
He's very good,
but he was super nice because he was like, anything else here? I'm like, nah, just my wrist. So
let me say this to the camera. Pull my mic closer to you. He's super good. He's only 180 pounds, so it's there's that going against him. He's very fast. He's super strong.
Yeah, he's really strong.
His stand up is retarded.
Yeah, it's good. He swept me.
But his ground game lacks a little bit. He did finish the roll on the mount with me, but I let you get there, Playboy. I had him like 3 or 4 times, and I let him go because he's injured.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
Don't forget that shit if you see this, motherfucker.
But yeah, no, I had some good rolls this week, and then I did yeah. Well, yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't remember who else I rolled.
He's
with.
fucking good though.
Yeah.
Someone beat him up though. I was like, damn, dude. They had like a hard like comp style roll, beat him up.
It's good. And then I did a couple. I think I did like 2 7 p.m.s, and then I went yesterday too.
What day?
I did
Monday.
That was a Monday, and then I think I went
Maybe Wednesday because I didn't go on Wednesday. I don't think you were there on Tuesday, were you?
No, I didn't go Tuesdays. Maybe Wednesday. Yeah, but I did every 10 a.m. and then I did 2 7s, and I went Saturday.
Yeah, I went to I
taught. I had to go Saturday. I had to get out. So I was like, "Fuck this! I gotta go."
Yeah, I taught on Wednesday, but I didn't train. I was really really hungry. I didn't even end up eating. I was like, I got to get this work in so I can go eat.
Yep. Hey, sometimes I've been there too, where I'm like, when I'm cutting, it's like I have to get the work. I have to earn it. I have to earn it.
Well, I'm trying not to eat before like 6.
Okay, so you're like fasted. So when you kind of get like a fasting when you wake up.
Oh yeah, I mean it's so far I've been on Reddit for a week. Yesterday was my second shot. I took it like at midnight last night. So today is the 7th day.
So when I was doing like intermittent fasting, what I would do is I would not eat. I think after 6 or maybe after 5, and then I wouldn't eat until after like 11 or noon, so that you had like 14, 15 hours, whatever it is. Like that's the minimum for fasting.
Yeah.
Where your body starts taking advantage of it. Although some people, there's some debate on like fasting when you're awake versus fasting when you're asleep kind of thing. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather fast when I'm asleep because then I'm fucking not.
I used to work out with like the super jack gym dude. He was a personal trainer and he was like certified and all that shit. So he may knew what he was talking about. But I asked him about like intermittent fasting because that was when it was real popular. I was like, what do you think about that? He's like, it works. And I was like, because of this, and that. And he's like, no, because you eat less.
Yeah, well, it's not even.
Like,
well, there's more than that. It's intermittent fasting is not just about not eating. It's about your
releasing
body
the ketones and all that shit. But it's not long.
Not
enough.
even
you need
that.
to fast for like a week to release ketones.
No. Ketones is easy. You just don't eat carbs, and you can start. Your body will start using ketones for energy instead of carbohydrates and stuff like that.
This is a non-professional saying this.
No, this is legit. Like that's why the keto diet exists.
Yeah, but there's so many people that argue against that.
There's no way to argue against it. Science, it's all science.
It's not science.
It is.
It's like a gray area science.
If
like 30% of the people it works this way, for 30% of the people it works this way.
If you avoid eating carbs and just eat meat or super low carbs, then you're gonna get in ketosis. And then your body's going to start using that for energy.
Yeah, but it takes like a couple weeks to get there. It's not from the intermittent fasting.
It takes like 2-3 days.
No.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
It does.
But continue your story.
What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, I think we were talking about intermittent fasting. So yes, obviously, you're going to, it's going to help you lose weight because you're eating less, but it's also like your body starts not just eating, like using ketones for energy, but it starts like eating like all the bad shit in your body, and it's like helps your body. So it's got other benefits.
Isn't there something like there's more energy reserves in fat than there is muscles, so your body attacks the fat or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But it's like just good for your body. And if you go really deep into it, and you look at
take me deep, bro.
Humans in general and how we evolved, we were hunter and gatherers. We didn't have an abundance of food, and so fasting and going day or two without food was just something humans evolved to do. We don't do that anymore, but that's how our body were initially evolved as hunter-gatherers. It's like
it's because we're soft nowadays.
Yeah, we're soft. We're fucking. Let me drink my energy drink. I need energy,
especially that pink Alani, dude.
So good.
You go to women's classes, you drink women's energy drinks. This shit is fucking crazy, dude. Let's just get you a dress.
Fuck out of here.
If you're gonna act like a bitch, you're gonna be treated like a bitch, dog.
You know what? We're gonna have this conversation since you want to go there.
Acting like a bitch?
Anthony thinks that his game is not gonna change when he gets to a lower weight. And I'm trying to tell him.
Why did that start calling me a bitch?
Because I want to make a point so that when
I think
when
we talked
come
about
back,
this already.
I don't think so. That your game is going to change completely, and
finish.
your current game is not going to work. And I'm telling you from experience because when I first started, I was fucking heavy as shit. And once I started, like the one time I noticed it the most was when I went down to 195. A lot of my game is pressure,
Which you don't have anymore.
And like, especially when passing around the legs, being able to hold down people's legs and stuff like that. And I had to change the way I did that because in the past, when I was bigger, people had a lot more trouble lifting me. And then all of a sudden, when I cut down to 195, I was like, everybody was.
All right, we had a technical difficulty, so we're going to repeat some of what we were saying.
Hot. Yeah. So what I was saying,
I was coming with the heat too.
It was
when that shit died.
It was what I'm saying. I was saying that once I lost the weight, everyone was able to now lift me where they couldn't lift me before. So I had to adapt my game completely because they were able to just fucking lift me where previously, like, people couldn't move me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't disagree with what you're saying. I know that my game is going to have to change. But first of all, let me hit you with some knowledge, my guy. Weight is not your earthly weight. It is a mentality, homie. I bring the earth no matter how much I weigh, and I can prove it. Doesn't Omar feel heavy? Mm-hmm. How much does he weigh? 138 pounds?
Yeah, but he's also been doing this for 40 years.
Your boy is a fucking prodigy. Okay? So when I bring the weight, it's positioning. I'm also heavy for sure, but it's also positioning because I can let people I'll let you do the same shit I do.
Yeah, but it's going to change. We'll see.
No, I agree.
We'll see.
But I'm also going to get more mobile.
Yes.
And your boy is going to start doing a lapel. No. Damn, I had the heat before our shit got fucked up. I don't remember what it was, but I don't disagree with you. But I've been adjusting my game since day one. Pause.
You guys heard that right.
I've been adjusting my game since the first day. Like, I've always been afraid to be not anymore, but when I started for like the first year or whatever, I was like afraid to be a big guy because you always hear like being a big guy and smashing people's bad. It's not jiu-jitsu, right? But so when I started, I always played bottom one because I couldn't get up. Mm-hmm. I couldn't take anybody down. I couldn't do anything. I didn't know how to use my weight. When I started, I was almost 300 pounds. I probably would hit 300 on days. Mm-hmm. I was, for sure 290s. Mm-hmm. So, with the weight fluctuation daily and stuff, I'd probably hit 300 when I started. So I always would play bottom, and I was afraid to squish people because there wasn't a lot of really big people at the gym at that time. Now our gym is a lot of big guys. Yeah. There's a lot of pretty good range of big people. Mm-hmm. I would say probably 200 pounds is the average weight in our gym. Mm-hmm. So I've always played like this bottom game. Like my friend that we were talking about earlier, he's afraid to play off of his back. He doesn't know how to do it. He has a very good top game, but he doesn't play off of his back very well. But I've always played off of my back. I've always played half guard. I think the half guard is going to be holder to lock down just because the size of my legs might shrink a little bit and it's harder to squeeze people. But then there's a positive to that because the size of my legs, it's hard for me to squeeze smaller people. Like when it's big on big, it's easy. The half guard is bread and butter. But it's smaller, more mobile people. It's easier to slide out because my legs don't close the same around a big person and a small person, right? So I do agree. I'm going to have to adjust my game. But I don't think my pressure is going to go away as much as you think it is. Because you never really played smash presser either. That was never your game. So when you try to play it now, you have less weight and you're just using more of the technique side of things versus the weight. Versus I've always played smash pressure and I've always tried to adjust it to get the most pressure on the person versus just the weight. It's a technique. Everybody out there who watches this probably knows that weight is technique oriented more than anything else. Yeah. Like look at Leo. Leo weighs maybe 210. I don't think he ever got above 210. He feels like the earth on top of you.
It sucked under him.
And he cannot. He can also not feel like the earth. He can just lay on you and it's uncomfortable. It's a grown person laying on you. But when he starts to move and adjust and turn his hips and do all the things you do to make yourself heavier, it's like death.
Yeah.
Or like Lava. Lava wasn't that big. Maybe he was 210. He felt crazy.
He felt crazy.
I never rolled a junior. Did you ever roll a junior?
I've never rolled with Junior.
When Junior was here,
I think he's supposed to come back to you, right? To train?
Yeah, I think so. Berto would beat the shit out of everybody. Like, just easily fuck around and beat everybody up. I came in there one day. I was a couple minutes late, and him and Berto and Junior were rolling. And I looked over at Berto, and he looked at me like, help me. Everybody I heard that rolled with Junior just said it was like death rolling with him. So, and Louis, what did Louis think weighed? 200 pounds?
Probably not even 200 pounds.
Yeah, Louis didn't play like pressure game, but his ability to pin and hold you down
it was good.
Had nothing to do with his weight. It was how good he was.
Yeah.
I don't think he watches anymore because he's not a friend anymore. But Louis, I still think you're my friend. I still like you. I think you should come back and train jiu-jitsu.
I think so too.
But he was terrible to roll with.
Yeah.
He would pin you and just do the most aggressive shit, but then you're stuck and you're just like looking at him, you're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I do agree the game's going to change, but I don't think it'll be as drastic as you think.
We'll see.
But I think your game was always really mobile. So the weight helped with that. But now as you're continuing to be more mobile, just the weight of you not being heavy is not there anymore. So you need to adjust your game to think about pressure. Because I don't think you ever really thought about. Did you ever really actually think about pressure when you were rolling?
Only it depends on.
Like if you're rolling with me, obviously.
Yeah, it depends on who I'm rolling with and how I'm feeling too.
Yeah.
So like, I've talked about like the asthma stuff. So when I have like problems with my asthma, I can't be as like dynamic and move. And so at that point, I'm always like, all right, this is just pressure. How can I just pressure and then control someone by
so you're not
pressure,
moving a lot, right? So you can breathe.
So I can breathe. Yeah. So during times when like my asthma's flaring up, that's a lot of what I try to focus on. Only because I can't if I move too much, and then like if I get swept and I'm on the bottom, and then my asthma's it's fucking miserable. It's just it makes me just hate fucking jiu-jitsu.
See that's the other side of things. Like probably most people who watch haven't rolled with you. John's really good. He doesn't play like the smash game like I play. He plays a smaller person's game. You know, he's more dynamic. He has more tools in his toolbox. Your ability to hit stuff from weird positions because you understand jiu-jitsu at a higher level is really good. But because of that, I think you lack in some shit.
Clip that.
Yeah, go ahead and clip it. I have I'm as much as I hate on you, I don't have a problem giving you your flowers. You're good at jiu-jitsu, no doubt. But you lack some shit because you're so good at jiu-jitsu. Motherfucker,
Of course I lack shit.
You need to learn how to frame. If you're on bottom dying, frame.
I do frame.
Frame, get to your side.
Yeah, I do.
You don't play on your side very much.
I have to.
You play back, dog. You're like
sometimes
like turtle. You're like
sometimes.
You're like not like the turtle position, like a turtle.
I do try to get to my side because almost all the time because that's where I can breathe.
Yeah,
and not being crushed.
Yeah.
But again, it all depends on who I'm rolling with, how I change.
Yeah.
That's the thing when we talk about competition being different. You know, I know everyone at the gym. I know how they roll. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I know this person doesn't have pressure. So I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, you can fly me out and fucking, I know I'm not going to fucking die. I'll be able to work out.
But, back on the weight and the pressure thing, who's got pretty good pressure for being a little guy and new? Don's got pretty good pressure, but he moves too much.
A little spazzy.
He's spazzy. So he lets the pressure out.
So he loses it.
But he's not fun to let, like, if he mounts you, it's not fun.
I think that's also, as you're getting better at jiu-jitsu and training, that's an aspect that I think a lot of people don't talk about is sometimes you're going to get to a position and your opponent is not letting off how much it sucks. And so as a newer person in your head, you're like, this isn't working. But the reality is...
Try something else. Try
something else. Because this isn't working. Because they're not suffering. They're not making face. And a lot of it is like the higher... Like the longer you do jiu-jitsu... I wouldn't even say the higher belt. I'll just say the longer you do jiu-jitsu, the more you get comfortable being uncomfortable. And you get better at just not showing that you're uncomfortable. And so that fucks people up. And that's the same thing when like that's like baiting like someone to take your arm or something. You're like, oh no, you're gonna take my arm, and then they go for it and you're like, I'm out, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's in that same vein, and like and as you're learning, that's part of it too. And I think that could be part of that where he moves so much is because he
doesn't understand that he has control.
Yeah, and then it's working. It's just the opponent is like your opponent is just like going into their space to be like, and you don't see it like it's working, right? Yeah. And there's a learning curve because sometimes you can think you might think is working and it's really not working,
Yeah.
and you're just wasting energy, wasting your grips or whatever you're doing. So it's a little game there of knowing when to continue what you're doing and when to give up what you're doing and move on to something else.
Yeah, I mean, you said it already, but you have to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. And that is jiu-jitsu. That's all of grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo. You know, it's all of it. It's in all of it.
You know what? You know when you see someone and you're like a new person and you're like, you can't tell, like, are they gonna make it?
Mm-hmm.
There's this new white belt. He's probably a little younger than us, but older guy. Not in shape. Obviously, he came in. And
Does he look like he could be your brother too?
I don't know. He's smaller.
Okay,
but I don't know if I've seen him at the 7 p.m.s. But he just started and he's been there like every day. And then I guess he popped his rib already.
it happens.
And so then I was rolling with him yesterday, and then like we had to stop because I got to mount, and then he was like, and then he was talking to me about his rib. So, anyways, I went down the road with how to breathe and stuff, and why it probably popped his rib with pressure or whatever. But he was like, "Should I keep training?" And I was like, "Bro, that's on you."
If that's a question, quit, my guy.
Well, I took it the other way because he sounds like he wants to keep training, but he wasn't sure if he should keep training.
He wanted the confirmation to quit. I don't know who you are. If you watch this, I'm sorry, but that's the fucking truth.
He wasn't saying like keep training as in like keep training and quit. It was more like, should I take a week off? Is what you're saying. So I was like, look, I can't answer that for you. I could just tell you that this is probably why this happened to you, and this is a very common injury. Like it happens.
I mostly 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
it happens to Omar like every week right now.
Right now it does. Yeah, I'm like mostly it's going to happen to you as you're coming up because you don't know how to breathe right, and especially when someone's putting pressure on you, you're not breathing right, and you're hurting yourself because you're not breathing properly, and you're allowing your ribs to like expand against their pressure and like that whole thing. And so, but I was like, I could just tell you this is a common injury, and you're going to be fine in like 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah,
it's not broken. But I was like, I can't make that decision for you. Like, if you're enjoying it and you're working through it, then just fucking keep coming.
See, that's where John comes with all the logic. If someone asks them, I'm like, stop being a fucking bitch. If you're acting like a bitch, get out of here. That's what I would say.
But I was like, for me, I saw that as like, oh, that's cool. Because at least for me, I saw it as like, he's like, all right, maybe he'll keep coming with the injury. And if someone can keep coming through, through that, first starting off, right? Someone's just fresh, like their first week, and you get injured like that, and then you keep going through. For me, I'm like, okay, this person might continue on. Like, they might be one of those people.
I think it's the other way.
I mean, if you look at a lot of the people, the main people at our gym that have been there a long time, we've all rolled through injuries.
Yeah.
We've come in with injuries. Whether it's a wrist or a fractured orbital bone or a fucking cast on your fucking hand, like we've all, your fucking knees taped up, your ankles taped up. Like we just keep going because it's just like you just adapt.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. And so when you see someone new kind of going through that, it kind of made me think, oh, maybe he'll stick around because he's not saying he doesn't want to train.
See, for me, that wasn't even a thought. It wasn't even a thought taking a week off. I blew my knee out on a Saturday. I think I was back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't really walk. I was like to the point where I should have had a crutch, but that's too much work.
Yeah. I mean,
this is just what we do.
It's just what we do.
We do, baby. That's what we do right here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, popping your ribs and all that shit. So I think Pops, big ups to Pops, rest in peace. I think what's going on over there?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's still overheating.
Yeah, it's funny. When we were sitting here waiting for the fan to come back on, I was just looking at my phone and I saw a video of my boy Noah from judo. Motherfucker broke his hand last week. Full cast, still training.
That's crazy.
Boy out there training with one hand.
A cast would be. I feel like
training with one hand, trying to kill people.
I think a cast would be helpful because you can't bend your hand.
Yeah.
So like,
well, he broke his finger.
He broke his finger and they put a whole cast on him?
Yeah, because I swear he told me he was going to keep training, and then his wife said something to the doctor, and then fucking cast.
Yeah. That's crazy for a finger. But I feel like a cast would help because now you don't have to worry about it like bending. You just don't have that grip.
Yeah. One hand, full ass cast, all the way up to like almost his elbow.
For a finger, that's crazy.
Yeah, he broke it pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
I grabbed it right after he broke it too. I didn't know he broke it. We were doing Uchikomi for like an hour together, and just going back and forth. And then I think his first randori session, his finger got caught in the gi and it got broken. And then him and I randoried later. I noticed it was taped up. I didn't notice it was taped up. And we were hand fighting. And I grabbed his hand. He was all, ow! And I was like, oh, you okay? And he's like, I think I broke my finger. And I was like, when did that happen? He's like, 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, kid's tough. But yeah, just if you're hurt and you're considering not training, maybe it's not for you. It's okay. It's not for everybody. Jiu-jitsu is for anybody. It's not for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come train judo.
True?
Come if you want to be hurt, come train judo. That's all you got to do. You want to get hurt? Come train some judo. You'll get hurt. If you can push through it, you deserve to be there.
I'll give you that.
This camera breaking really killed our vibe.
I know. It's for those watching. It's really fucking hot, and the camera is struggling.
Your boy's titties are sweating right
We
now.
even have a little fan pack that sits on the back of the camera to keep it cool, which typically has worked. It is struggling. So now
maybe we switch to my camera over the summer because my camera will continue to record every night.
Even though it's hot.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, this is not a bad. I mean, I have GoPros too, so little 4K. Those will be the same.
No, let me say.
Yeah. But other than that, man, yeah, it's been a good week. I'll say.
It's crazy. You shaved your arms, and your arms look an inch smaller.
Yeah, the hair adds a lot. Yeah, I wanted to keep lifting, and I can't lift the bar for the bench press. I know you saw me one day when I was training, and I was trying to do like what is it called? It's where the arm's stuck, and you throw your leg over, and you spin. So it's almost like a Kimura with your leg. Torre Caplata.
Some people call it leg Kimura.
But I had to like switch my legs, and I had this hand, and I can't put my hand, so I was like on my wrist, but all my weight was on it, and my hand was like, I couldn't even finish the move because I couldn't push off, and that's what's happening when I'm lifting.
And what size belt and weight was that person you were doing that to?
I don't even know who it was.
Probably a white belt that weighs 120 pounds.
No, it wasn't a white belt. It was a blue belt.
Same shit.
But it wasn't 120 pounds.
Same shit.
But I couldn't get my weight off. So yeah, so I wanted to keep being able to lift, so I fucking shaved it so I can tape my fucking wrist when I lift. Not have to rip my
Just
hairs
don't wear
out.
that fucking wrist guard anymore.
I have to.
Well, fuck, you look like you're like 75 years old.
I don't care.
On. Just
I have
tape
to.
it. Tape.
No.
Tape.
No.
Tape.
No. I like the little plate in there. Keeps my hand from bending. So, anyways.
NEWAYZ.
Anyways. And then tonight's
the Freedom 550.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Almost all the Americans are going to get beat up. It's going to suck.
We'll see how it goes.
It's going to be cool.
It's a good match.
I don't really care so much about any of the fights except for fucking Pohatan versus Cyril Gahn.
He looks so good.
Yeah, I'm hoping Cyril, he sends that fucking frog-eating motherfucker back over to France with another L. And let's stop giving Cyril Gahn title shots, hey? How about that?
Tell me how you really feel.
I can't stand him. Frog-eating motherfucker.
But yeah, so that's tonight. And that's...
It's freedom fries up in this bitch. We ain't doing no French fries.
We don't have any... There's no tournaments or anything else coming up. Oh, we got Armisa might do a judo tournament.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
What is it?
The 2 weeks. 2 Sundays. Yeah, it's kind of too early to say this, but not this weekend, but next weekend, no judo.
You guys are going to that tournament?
We're doing the tournament on Sunday, and then on Saturday, there's a coach's clinic. Fuck, I think there's no judo this Saturday either. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Your boy's got other commitments I have to do. It's part of the judo shit. If you guys want to come, you can come. But if you don't want to, no judo.
And then after that, it's World Masters, right?
August. Well, September.
No, September.
Yeah, September, yeah. Yeah, so second week of July, we're starting that camp.
I'm thinking about just signing up just so my name's on the list before it gets full. And then...
I got to pay.
And then seeing... I just paid earlier this year.
No. So when I posted that thing to sign up, I didn't have my credit card, so I just took a picture of it to hold myself accountable.
And you still haven't done it?
No, because I'm trying to. But I got to do. I'll do it today. I just keep forgetting.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of maybe just signing up, and then we'll see how my wrist is by that time, because I can always Can you Is it like World League where you can like?
I think maybe they give you a credit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm going no matter what. This is my last opportunity to do it and have and stand a chance.
Yeah.
When you get to black belt, more. No, maybe not my last opportunity, but like black belt worlds this year.
It's the easiest it's ever gonna get.
It's ever gonna get, and it's not easy.
Yeah, and it's not easy.
Master Worlds they're not fucking around. Yeah. Everyone's on Acai and Jesus. And people there aren't fucking around because it's a bunch of old dogs like us who want to say that they're world champions, even though we're not.
I think if I sign up, I'm going to do 195. I think it's plenty of time for me to drop. And I've been sitting around 203, 205. It'll be plenty of time for me to like...
Just run your Retta for the next 8 weeks.
Yeah, I would lose weight quick. But I think it's plenty of time to like drop the weight healthily, whatever you say it, and do 195. I think that's doable. So I might just sign up and then see how my wrist holds up. I know the fucking.
That didn't hurt.
No,
you're all right then.
Yeah, it's the bending. I can't. But I can bend it way more than before.
Yeah.
Before it was like this. Now I can get. I just can't put weight on it right now. But like, maybe it'd be good enough. Good enough. But you raised a valid point. Like this is probably the last shot I have at Masters where I'm not going to be going up against a fucking 20 plus year black belt.
I think next year we'll have the opportunity to, but we only got 2 more chances. Mm-hmm. So, but like I want to do Adult Worlds this year coming up because it's never going to happen again. This will probably be the last opportunity at Adult Worlds for me because you don't have to win at brown belt to get sign up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't have to get points.
You don't have to have points at the colored belts, just black belt. I think.
I mean, you could go do a bunch of opens. How many points?
You'd have to win 2 opens, I think, to get in. I could probably win 2 opens.
Yeah, especially like the San Diego Open or like
the small ones.
Yeah,
I might be able to win one of those.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the San Diego Open is small.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I would have thought that
all the IBJJFs are pretty small. World at the quote unquote open level, World League is way better.
Yeah,
but Master World is the best tournament on earth.
Yeah.
Master World Combined Jiu-Jitsu Con is the best shit on earth.
I really enjoy Master Worlds.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. Saving my pennies for this year so we can do it big.
Enjoy.
I'm gonna go Thursday and come back Monday.
Yeah, we'll probably do the same.
Yeah.
Because
I'll go compete the next day and then have 3 days.
If I can get down to like, because I have to weigh 190.
Let's get you on Reddit, dog.
I have to be 190, but if I can get down to like maybe like 185, 180. Then I can actually go and eat and enjoy food.
See, that's how we know you're just a little guy. Your boy over here ain't touching 180.
You don't believe in me?
No, I believe in you.
Oh, okay.
No, me. There is no way I could get to 180.
I think you can.
My head would break my neck.
Oh yeah, your head would. It would suck.
Yeah, I haven't been in the ones probably since 7th grade.
I mean, I haven't.
I wasn't really fat then either.
Up until the last, when I hit that 195 that one time, I hadn't been that low since fucking high school.
You were probably that low, but you had so much Thirst Flores in your hair, you probably weighed like 5 pounds of fucking Thirst Flores in your shit, dog.
So, I ain't got anything else.
Go sign up to do a tournament. Stop being a bitch. Not you. I'm talking to the crowd here. Go sign up.
It's good for you.
Don't be a bitch.
It's good
Go
for
train some judo. Even train some nogi. Even nogi is gay as hell. Go do some nogi. Get your ass on the mats.
For you. I have some for you. I saw someone talk about this, and I was like, it made fucking complete sense. For everybody that's training, and you tell yourself, I'm not competing because whatever reason you're nervous, but you say you're competing for self-defense, or you're training for self-defense. If you're afraid to compete on soft mats with rules, referees, medical staff, how do you think you're going to hold up in a real event?
Yeah, that's why I'm not afraid to compete, because your boy's been in real situations where I could not have walked away.
So it's like, you got to compete at least once.
Yeah.
Get it under your belt. Just once. Even once. I'll give you once.
Everyone thinks that I think a lot of the guys that do jiu-jitsu think they're like this Spartan and they're like this warrior, but they're so tied to this I'm tough in the real world, but you're afraid to lose against other guys who knows what's up. Like if you lose, you lose. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Don't go out there, or don't not go out there because you're afraid to lose.
Yes.
Losing's part of the sport. Nobody's undefeated.
You get better. I've learned way more about my game.
You either win or you learn.
Yeah, exactly.
You win or you learn.
Every time
show good jiu-jitsu.
Every time I've lost in the tournament, I've learned something. And I will say, I'll give you this: if you're in a shitty gym, and you lose and they don't have your back, like it's time to change.
Go somewhere else.
You go somewhere else. So like at our gym, you know, we have a lot of people that win, and then everyone goes through their times when you lose. But at the same time, no one ever talks shit about losing. Everyone's like, it's more like, hey, how can we get you better? Let's find your mistakes. Let's get you better.
You know what? On that subject, I got to go pretty soon, but it's public. I won't say the names of the gyms, but I'll say who it was because he posted about it. Clay Mayfield posted a year or two ago that he competed so much of the colored belts and he lost everything that his gym told him to stop competing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then he decided to leave and he went to Pettigo submission fighting and got good. Now he's been top 10 in the world at black belt in his weight. I think every year he's been at black belt.
That's crazy. Like I think
he hasn't won anything big, but he wins every open. He wins like the Euros.
Yeah.
He wins like the European shit. Like he's won everything except for Worlds.
Yeah, if your gym isn't supporting you even when you're losing, and that's part of the game, then you need a new gym.
Yeah.
Like
if you do jiu-jitsu or you do judo and you step onto the comp mats, you're already better than 90% of the guys you train.
Yeah.
The guys who can beat you in the gym, maybe they can win a comp, maybe they can't, but you'll never know because they don't have the nuts to step up and go on the
you
mats.
have to fail.
You have to fail
At everything. I mean, even it goes back to like what was it? What's that dude? Thomas Edison made the light bulb or whatever.
He failed like a million times.
Well, they were like one of his sayings when he made the light bulb was like, they were like, oh, you figured out how to make it. He's like, no, I learned how not to make it because he failed so many times on trying to make a light bulb that he said he just learned how not to fucking make a light bulb, and then finally he made a light bulb. It's the same thing with jiu-jitsu and in life in general. It's like you have to be willing to fail. If you're not failing, you're not growing.
Yeah, that's I talk about it all the time, and like on like the business side of things. I've had like two really good mentors in like the business side of things in life, and one of them, a lot of things just happened to because he grinded it out, but because of him, I learned how not to do business. Mm-hmm. And then I have another mentor who's been successful in everything he does, and like I learned how to do business from him. It's like the failures. That's
where you grow.
They define you because that's how you grow, but it doesn't define who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Like you have to fail to get to the next level.
Yeah. I mean, that's like everyone's gone through shit in your life, hard shit.
Yeah.
Shit that's difficult, where you felt like shit. If you were to go back and wipe all that shit away and reset and take all the failures away, you wouldn't be who you are.
Yeah.
You'd be a completely different fucking person. And so you have to be able to fail. You have to be willing to fail. You have to be willing to put yourself out there to fail. And if you're not failing, you're not trying.
Yeah.
End of story.
You know, I wish we could have clipped that because it was so inspirational. But you and I are such Neanderthals. Every other word is fuck.
I know. I really do
dude,
try.
That was some
not to
inspirational shit. Did you had me fucking about to go to war for you right now? And then you were just like, fuck. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I do try. I'm trying not to do it, but it's
this
just
is
who
how
I
real
am.
people are.
This is who I am. I can't help it.
As much as we seem like a bunch of Neanderthals in a garage, both of us have pretty professional jobs and somebody in our own communities.
You know what's weird is I can go all day at work and I never cuss.
Oh, me too.
I'm like super professional. But once I'm outside of that work setting, I can't help it.
It's just two dogs talking. It's just two goats looking at each other.
Yeah, it just comes out. So anyways.
Dude, I'm so hot. We got to go.
Peace.
No os.